The Expendables franchise is known for two things: its action-packed, loosely told tale and the never-disappointing ensemble cast. But the fans would know that there are some actors that could have been a better fit. In this video, we're going to take a look at every actor who was nearly in The Expendables and answer questions such as, why is Terry Crews not a part of Expendables 4? And is it true that Kurt Russell was nearly a part of The Expendables? Stay tuned. Starting with Terry Crews. Why is he not a part of the franchise Expendables 4? The famous Brooklyn Nine-Nine star has appeared in all of the Expendables movies as the second strongman and heavy weapon specialist, Hale Caesar. But something changed when it came to the new movie. Playing a character with a superiority complex, Terry Crews had applaudable reasons to drop the latest movie. According to the NY Times, Crews has a legitimate conflict with one of the producers of the American action film, Avi Lerner. Believe it or not, Lerner tried to intimidate Terry into dropping his lawsuit against Adam Bennett, or Terry could not be a part of the fourth installment of the franchise. We love us some Hollywood drama. But this is more than that. Crews believes that he cannot work with someone who protects abusers and has ongoing cases of sexual assault against themselves too. A commendable act, but not a surprising one, as Terry has been a prominent male voice in the #MeToo campaign. Coming out and speaking against sexual violence, the former basketball player is embraced and supported by all his fans. As Hale Caesar survived in the Expendables 3 last act, it will be interesting to see who faces off the character after Terry Crews, and do they do any justice to it? Now, talking of a face-off, is it true that Nicolas Cage could also have been a part of the Expendables ensemble cast? Even though Nicolas Cage plays characters with depth and story, he could have been a good fit with the Expendables cast. When Expendables 2 was out for premiere in 2013, it was rumored that the Con Air actor would be joining Sylvester Stallone's third installment and assuming a major role. But unfortunately for the National Treasure fans, the rumors were brushed off into the thin air by Stallone and Cage himself. The viewers would also be piqued to know that while these rumors were in the air, John Travolta was also said to join the franchise. Not as surprising as Cage's almost joining, because Stallone did direct John in Stayin' Alive. Alas, we did not see either of the actors in the third franchise of Expendables. Sylvester gave no official motives for not casting the two characters, but it was explained that there were some scheduling issues for Cage and Travolta due to the film's Bulgarian production. Well, guess we will never know what went down. But don't you guys go anywhere, because we're about to dig into the most anticipated actor that should have been in the franchise but isn't: Jackie Chan. Was he offered a role at all? Why did he refuse? Stay tuned to know all the deets. Before we get to the juicy bits, is it true that Milla Jovovich refused an appearance in Expendables 3 due to pay issues? We don't exactly know. It is true that the Resident Evil series star Milla Jovovich met with Sylvester Stallone to negotiate a deal for her appearance in the movie, but the table talks bear no fruit at all, as we did not see her in the third installment of The Expendables. What went down? It is believed that Milla refused on the basis of her character in the franchise, as at the moment in time, she was trying to work on losing her appearance of Resident Evil's action girl. Pretty ironic, considering the movie Milla was negotiating for was nothing but an action drift. Fans wondered why she met with Stallone in the first place if her intentions were this in the first place. Fishy, right? Speculation led people to believe that in the end, it might have boiled down to money and it was not worthy enough for her. But whatever the reasons, we still stan our Resident Evil action girl. She should not pay heed to any 50 Cents of opinions. Talking of 50 Cents, why did he not assume a role in any of the previous Expendables movies? With the buzzing news of 50 Cent joining in the all-star cast of Expendables 4, fans wonder why he was not involved in any of the previous installments of the blockbuster franchise. Up till now, it is no surprise that the producers have left no room to snuggle in trying to cast the top-class actors, but unfortunately you can't hit the target every time. 50 has acted in several feature films, including Fall Apart and Freelancers. The rap and business entrepreneur now seems prepared to team up with some major players in the Expendables, which is predicted to be a big-budget movie. Previously, 50 had to replace the role of Forrest Whitaker as Hale Caesar, but due to his commitment with Dre and Eminem, he dropped down the contract for Expendables' original franchise. Hale Caesar was played by the legendary Terry Crews, but now it seems that 50 is back in the game and full on boom. Can't wait to see how his character goes down. Now, were you aware that Jean-Claude Van Damme actually refused the role in the first Expendables movie? As surprising as it may be, it is true. Van Damme passed on the role to act in the Expendables original franchise even after the part was personally offered by Stallone. The JCVD actor was concerned that Stallone was not pitching any story, but only action. Van Damme stated that when he inquired Stallone about his character, he had no answer other than it was going to make him a lot of money. Fans believe that after playing such a sentimental role in his personal introspective film, a strong character is what Van Damme was looking for. So when Stallone called Van Damme with a seemingly half-formed pitch and no clear concept of his character, he passed. Jean-Claude Van Damme would have portrayed Gunnar Jensen in The Expendables had he accepted the part. Instead, his Universal Soldier co-star Dolph Lundgren filled that character. A fun fact here is that after seeing how successful The Expendables was, Damme signed on pretty quickly as the villain for the next installment of the movie, and rest is history. Now, as far as the infamous Mr. Church is concerned, was it a possibility for Kurt Russell to be playing the role? When the first news of the mercenary film Expendables came on and about, Sylvester Stallone aimed to cast the most popular actors of the genre, which means he also extended an invitation to Kurt Russell. A lot of fans of Stallone asked for Russell to be a part of the franchise, but later on it was revealed that Kurt himself turned down the opportunity. The reason he stated was his non-interest in ensemble acting. Personal choices, huh? Gotta respect them no matter what. If Russell had accepted the role with inclination, he would have played out Mr. Church, a mysterious person who allegedly conducts business inside of a church, but later turns out to be a CIA agent. Mr. Church was played excellently by Bruce Willis. Even though all Kurt fans had been curious to know how that would have played out, we know the viewers are more speculative to find out why Jackie Chan, the master of martial arts, was not part of the franchise. Now, would you believe us if we told you that Jackie Chan could be a part of Expendables franchise? Yes, we know, won the list, should have been Expendables. Jackie Chan ranks on top of the bar. He has worked on films with several of the cast members of the Expendables 3, including Sylvester Stallone, and is one of the most prestigious members of the Action Hero Hall of Fame. So why hasn't he been invited to appear in any of the trilogy's 3 films? Or the appropriate query may be, why hasn't he returned the call? Turns out Jackie Chan is not a fan of the Expendables. Ha, sucks for him. But we believe that he has valid reasoning. After being sought out for Expendables 4, Chan expressed his reservations about the plotline, characters, and structure of the entire franchise. He stated that these movies are overpacked with parody and senseless storylines. There is a new actor in every scene with a big introduction, but there's no depth in character or excitement in scenes. Even though it is hard to argue with that logic, it is fair that a character as valuable as Jackie should have set standards of movies to act in. Chan has been hesitant not just due to the caliber of the parts and the incompetence of the American stunt teams, but also because leaving his family is a very huge commitment for him. Regardless, all the love for our Karate Kid man. With Expendables 4 all set to release later this year, we can still expect to see the blockbusting original stars. Let us know in the comments below who else do you think could have played in the Expendables franchise. Thank you for watching, goodbye.